up, Biz? How's the preparation been going up to 154?
Preparation been going great. You know, I've been feeling good and ready to show up.
What do you know about your opponent that's going to present some challenges?
Not no challenges, but I know that I watched him a couple times. I never heard of him before, so I watched him. And he come forward, try to throw a lot of punches, and that's about it. So.
And what's it like to headline Xfinity Mobile Arena for the third time?
Really the third time, but you know, the first time has a new name, but it's great. You know, it's always great to come back home and be at home, just fighting in front of my friends, family, supporters, and I love fighting at home.
Boots, look, I want to ask you a question I know that you don't enjoy, but people want to hear your opinion. I heard what you said already. You didn't watch the fight, so I got 3 simple questions about the Crawford-Canelo fight. Were you surprised by the outcome?
It's boxing, you know. They happy.
No doubt. My other question for you is, you know, with this win, everybody's saying Crawford elevated his status. He's the GOAT. Do you think this win puts him on Mount Rushmore or makes him a GOAT in boxing?
Everybody got their own opinion. So,
what's yours?
My opinion is I like who I like. You know, I like Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, Bernard Whitaker. I'm liking Sugar Ray Leonard. I've been watching a little bit of Sugar Ray Leonard. James Tony. They my top guys that I've been watching. You know?
Fair enough. Last question on the topic. Is that a fight, because you know people want to know, is that a fight that you still are interested in? Or you moved on? You moved on from wanting to fight Crawford. Is it still a fight that you have interest in?
My main focus right now is October 11th. That's all I'm worried about. October 11th. I ain't worried about no outsiders. You know, I'm locked in. That's how when you don't pay attention to what you got in front of you and you think ahead, that's how you know things happen. You know, my main focus is October 11th. That's it.
Boots. Fair enough. Thank you, Boots.
Boxing's back where it needs to be.
You say that one more time?
I feel like Philadelphia boxing's back where it needs to be with these big fights and you being in them.
Yeah, that was my goal, to try to get boxing back on the mat in Philadelphia, and I'm doing. That's my 3rd time headline at not at Wells Fargo no more, but Xfinity Mobile Arena, and it's a blessing. So yeah.
How do you go to 160 to face Crawford for super mega fights, or do you want to be undisputed at 154 pounds?
My main goal is Lima. That's it right now at the moment. Got to stay on point. That's my aim.
Rumor has it that 147 pounds was becoming unhealthy for you. Can you elaborate more?
I mean, definitely was. I've been at 147 since I've been a professional boxer, you know. So I started pro 2016, and definitely was. I mean, I had a good camp, but it definitely was a strenuous on the body, and I'm 28 now, so it was definitely harder to make 47 than before.
How long were you feeling it? Like, how long did you feel like it was starting to catch up to you?
I felt like I've been should have moved up to 154, but I had goals and I couldn't just lead 147 at email champ, you know. And so I wanted to go competition. One of my goals, and that was become unified lineal champion. That's all I really wanted for. That's what I wanted. Bring magazine, and that stamped my legacy in the welterweight division. So I'm in there with the Greeks. So
was it a specific thing that happened that made you decide, like, now's the time? Like, I can't do it anymore.
Just a lot of things. I did a lot of new things for my last camp. You know, I had a nutritionist and just getting blood work and stuff like that done, and just figuring out what I need and what I don't need, and it was a lot of things going on. And it was best for me to move up. Something like I said, I should have been did, but I had goals and stuff that I wanted to accomplish, but I couldn't keep waiting around. I feel phenomenal. I feel great, man. I feel good. And, I think 154 is the start of something new.
Boots, do you feel, what's your response to anybody who's trying to give you a hard time over Lima? And what do you say to those people who criticize you for not being in a big name fight?
I really don't care. You know, I mean, I'm just glad to be able to be making my debut at 154. And then after we handle business, then we're going to talk about these other guys. But right now, main focus is Lima on October 11th. I can make a big statement at 154, and then we can talk about the other guys. But like I said, I don't even worry about what nobody's saying. I really don't care.
Is that a mistake that a lot of fighters make?
What?
You know, they worry about fights 2-3 fights ahead. and kind of overlook their opponent and then get beat?
That's one thing that I learned, like, coming up in this boxing game. Like, you can't overlook nobody. You can't, like, think ahead. You gotta just stay focused on what's in front of you. When you jump ahead, that's how you lose focus on what's in front of you. And you can't do that. You know, and that's what I've been learning. Like, just each and every fight, just take it one by one. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Don't worry about what the critics say. Just keep being you and keep knocking them down one by one.
For the first time, you the smaller man moving up. People considered you, people considered you a quote unquote weight bully. You were the bigger man at 47.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a fight with Lima, who's a big dude, that's going to change the narrative?
I mean, with me, you know how I go with me. Like, no matter what I do, like, somebody gonna always have something to say. For example, when I fought Stan Jonas last fight, everybody was like, "Oh no, we don't know what he gonna do with him. It's a 50-50, or Stan Jonas gonna do this, Stan Jonas gonna do that." And then when I fought him and stopped him, everybody was like, "You supposed to do that." So with me, it really don't matter. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
So when assessing Lima, are you looking for his weaknesses, his strengths, or a combination of the two?
I'm going there to be me, have my fun, look good, make a big statement. I mean, like I said before, I definitely watched him and see what he brought to bring to the table, because I never heard of him before. But we're not sleeping on him at all, and we locked in on him. We're gonna show something.
Jojo Feliciano, the main sparring partner of Canelo, say you hit harder than Canelo. But at the same time, Crawford say he didn't feel the Canelo power. Okay, I know you focus on Lima. But at one point when you fight Canelo, when you fight Crawford, you think Crawford is gonna feel your power?
You said it all the time?
Oh no, because Crawford said he didn't feel the Canelo power.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Jojo Feliciano said you hit harder than Canelo. And then Crawford gonna fight with you at one point. You wanna show your real power?
Like I said before, I'm locked in on Lima. I ain't worried about nobody else.
Quick question, Champ. Is there anything that stands out about Lima that you focus on?
Not really. He a good fighter. He a good fighter, and he gonna try to bring his best. You know, and one thing I learned about when people fight me, they always bring their best. They gonna fight their best when they fight me. That's why I treat every fight that I've been having. Like lately, you gotta just treat them like they world. No matter who it is, you treat them like they the best fighter in the world. That's how I'm treating it.
Thank you.
Boots, he seems real confident, right? You know, he's been an underdog. His last couple fights, he's going in people's backyards. He's looking to upset you, right? What's your mindset heading into now going from being the hunter to being the hunted?
Well, when he come to Philadelphia, it's a whole different vibe. When you come to Philly, I don't know where he's been fighting at in like little gyms and all that, but he's gonna have 15, 16 plus screaming against him, and he's gonna have a long night with me. You know, it's me at a whole new weight class, and it's gonna be bad for him. You know, and I don't want to say too much, but yeah, you know, he gonna see for himself. When he actually get in there, he gonna be like, he a lot faster than I thought, he a lot stronger than I thought, he a lot slicker than what I thought. I can't do nothing with him. It's gonna be too much for him.
You gonna take him to the trenches? Take him to Worcester?
We gotta take him to the trenches, put the dickies on, choke him out a little bit.
Coach, any thought on the Tank Jake fight?
I mean, I feel like Tank and Jake is, making money. Yeah, they making money. Yeah.
If something like that were to be presented to you, like, Jake is very famous for calling people out. Your name is growing and growing and growing. If he were to go out on a limb and say, I take on Boots, would that be something you would entertain, or is it straight up legacy at this point?
I mean, it's always legacy, but if he come, bring that cheese.
It's called prize, right? It's called prize fighting, right?
Huh?
It's called prize fighting, right?
For sure, legacy first, but if he definitely called, I step in.
If Tank were to lose that fight, do you think it impacts his legacy at all?
Nah,
it don't matter because of the size difference.
It's an exhibition. It's not a real fight. So
they're saying they're gonna have an official scoring system. They're gonna have a result, is what they're saying.
You can't do that in an exhibition.
You gotta ask MVP, but I promise you that's what they said. I know it's weird.
Yeah, they can do it, but it don't count because it's not.
It's not a pro fight.
I don't think it's gonna affect it's not gonna affect his legacy though. I don't think so. Whether he win or lose.
Gotcha.
If it would be the next one in your family,
I feel great, you know, to be able to carry, you know, my last name to the next level, and I'm just trying to keep pushing. You know, my brothers are great fighters. Jaron Ennis and Product Fight great fighters, and I'm just happy to be able to take it to the next level. Oh yeah, my dad too. My dad was a former boxer as well. So yeah, I'm just glad to be able to, you know, put it off for my family, and carry this last name to the next level.
Boots, real quick, I just want to talk about 154, the state of the division with you.
Yeah.
You got Fundora, you got Thurman coming up. How do you see that fight going?
That's a weird fight. That's a weird fight. May the best man win. I say that. Two good fighters though.
Bakram is supposedly going to fight Josh Kelly. How do you see that fight going?
Good fight. Probably 50-50 as well, you know.
And hold on, just my last question on this division. It seems like Xander Zayas and Abis Barral, they're kind of circling the wagon on each other. They might fight. I got to ask, because I'm the Puerto Rican kid. If Xander Zayas were to beat, Abis or be available for you, he seems to want a challenge in Puerto Rico. That'd be a unification fight, potentially. Would you be open to going to Puerto Rico to take on, like, a Xander Zayas for a title?
You said Xander Zayas for a title?
Yeah, he's saying that he wants a fight in Puerto Rico.
Beat Telez. The dude that beat Telez.
What's his name?
Abis Barral.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying him and Xander.
They fight each other?
They might be. But let's just say Xander got the belt. Would you be interested or be open to going to Puerto Rico to face Xander for that belt?
For sure. You know, I'm open for, you know, whatever. But like I said, we focus on October 11th. I don't want to say too much. You know, we will get to, after I handle business on 11th, we're going to get to all those guys, you know. 2001,
Bernard Hopkins versus Trinidad. That's the last Philly Puerto Rico fight. Maybe we get one day.
Yeah.
Maybe we get one.
It's coming. We got some jobs coming.
There was a leaked sparring session with Bozy Ennis. Your dad's 69 years old.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the sparring session, and it's kind of like you stole his style, bro. What's up with that, yo?
You stole my style. Say no, for sure. You know, that's all I watched when I was coming up. My dad and both my brothers, and a lot like Roy and Floyd and stuff like that too as well. But that's all I seen coming up. So of course I'm gonna have some of his movement, or most of his movements, and that's what he taught me. So yeah.
At 69 years old, right?
Yeah.
Moving like that, is that like a testament to consistently training and eating right?
Sure. My pop stayed in shape. He's still, even to this day, you know, he's still running. He's still just working out. I think he sparred a couple days ago. He did like 2 rounds, you know, just playing around. You know, he's still getting there. He still do everything we do. So, you know, it's a blessing to be able to have my dad, you know, around and still active, as much active as he is. And it's a great thing.
The stable's really gotten bigger over the last couple years. Getting a lot of international guys. Andy Cruz, Jack Catterall just came. What is it like seeing your father like finally get his flowers as far as like internationally in the world of boxing?
It's great. You can see my pop, you know, get his flowers and things like that. You know, he got different guys coming in now, and got definitely a crazy stable now. You know, we got Scoop, we got me, we got my fighter Dennis, DJ, got Uisma Lima Oct. Got a lot. I'm probably missing guys. We got Jack Catterall just came in. Probably started working with him. It's a lot. Probably getting a lot of attention right now. So yeah.
2025 trainer of the year?
2025 trainer of the year or 2026, either one.
So your pops was telling me probably early next year after this. You'll probably get back early next year after this, possibly February or March of next year after this.
Oh yeah, probably yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll sit back with the team and see what after we're victorious on October, let's see what we're going to do. You know, if it's an early night, we might get back sooner. You know, you never know.
You also told me this just again, look, you were talking about this like 5 minutes ago. This is the strongest you've been. This will make the training camp again because of the win.
Yeah, said that. My pop said that. They ain't giving out secrets. Well, yeah, I feel good though. I feel good. Yeah, I feel good. You know, I'm ready. I'm about to say if this was 147, me getting down to 147, I probably wouldn't have been here.
Stuff is like Robert a piece of Robert a piece of Rich game.
Yeah. I feel good though. I feel good.
Good.
Good.